Yeah, what about the future of these vintage electrical mechanical instruments, or specifically the Hammond organ in this case? They have been produced until 1975, and then it was really over. Everything became transistor and cheaper and smaller and less heavy. And that trend still is a thing. Nowadays you got digital instruments, and they're getting better and better. And more portable, so you have these 12-kilo keyboards that you can carry under your arm and roughly do the same thing as these old beasts do. In my experience, it's not the same thing. They sort of sound the same, they have the same features, but it's not the same thing. Especially the Leslie speaker is a very important thing you actually must have at all times. You just can't emulate it in a digital way. But there's always the practical side. So most people nowadays, they choose to go for the instrument they can put in the back seat of their car and do gigs with. These beasts, well, they're still around, there's plenty around, maybe not in Latvia, but where I'm from in Holland, there's thousands of those. The real instrument lovers, they have the real thing at home, and then they have a digital one for on the road if they are going on the road. And some nuts who actually take one on the road, you have those as well, but not many. But I think they will always be around because there's always the sentiment of having the real thing instead of just having the notes produced out of a digital data bank, so to say. So I think they will be around, and for how long, I cannot say. I think in the 1980s that was a rough time because everybody was throwing things away that were old and heavy and had no value, but most of them survived that, and now it's nostalgic, so now you think twice when you throw it away. Everybody knows the market value of it because of the internet, but it's getting harder to maintain these instruments. That's a fact, because especially with these really old ones from the pre-war era, some parts are just not being produced anymore. Like the outside is no problem, it will still look the same, play the same, sound the same, but if you really open up the hood, so to say, it's a good chance you find parts that are not really 100% historical correct, but it'll sound good. We always try to find the parts that resemble the original the most, and that's what I do all the time as well. So I'll keep on fighting to maintain these instruments. It's my life mission, so I'll always be doing that for the rest of my life.